are the 49ers starting cornerbacks going to be next season? Starting with Nick.
Emmanuel Mosley and then blank. It'll be Jason Verrett if he's healthy, if he's able to stay healthy this year and healthy going into next season. I believe Richard he might come back this year, but I don't see any reason to re-sign Richard Sherman next year. It would be an unnecessary move. So you're looking at Emmanuel Mosley, potentially Jason Verrett, or maybe a first-round pick, second-round pick used on a corner, or maybe a free agent. But I don't see Richard Sherman being a starting cornerback for this team next year.
What about K1? What about in the slot?
Well, of course, K1 Williams in the slot. I'm talking
He's
about.
A free agent,
yes.
Okay. He's a free agent, though.
Yeah, but
I'm not saying
really. No, that's a good point. Have they really missed K1 Williams over the course of the last couple weeks? Like, there hasn't been a huge fall off, at least a noticeable fall off between Jamar Taylor and K1 Williams yet, and that's kind of surprising because K1 Williams has a reputation of being one of the best slot corners in the game. But I do think but K1 Williams generates a lot of turnovers. So based on that, they should re-sign K1 Williams, have him play inside the inside corner spots, and then you have Emmanuel Mosley, then Jason Verrett, or a newly acquired cornerback.
Okay.
My answer depends completely on who the defensive coordinator is next year, because if Robert Saleh gets a head coaching job,
Dan Quinn.
Yeah, well, then it all changes. The scheme might change entirely. I don't know if they want to go Chris Kosrick getting promoted, if they want to hire Dan Quinn, if they want to get someone else in that situation. But I think Emmanuel Mosley and then insert the other one.
God, I hate this question, but I'm gonna cop out and say Nick too. It's Emmanuel Mosley and then blank and blank. You want me? Where's my crystal ball at, man?
Oh, he doesn't like my question.
This is such a Grant Cohn question.
How am I supposed to know who the starting cornerbacks are going to be in next year?
Hold on.
Yep.
Sorry, you're right.
No, man.
Okay, you're right.
I can't. I think if Verrett continues balling out, regardless if he gets injured or not, I think the 49ers, I think he wants to stay with the 49ers, regardless of who the coordinator is, because Kyle Shanahan's going to hire the coordinator, and he wants to keep a similar system, a.k.a. Dan Quinn, welcome aboard. I scratched your back, you're scratching mine now, so what's up? Richard Sherman, on the other end, I think there's no bigger lock than he's gone now. Does he even come back this season? They're definitely not telling us something. Did he slightly tear his Achilles again or something? I don't know, man. Slot corner, I feel like if they let Sherman go, it'll give them more money to keep a slot corner in K1 because they love K1 there. But Saleh loves K1 because he knows how to use them great. What if wherever Saleh ends up, he signs K1 to that team? You know, maybe K1 wants to play them because he's like, I love Kyle, but I play my best seasons under Saleh, and I know he's going to use me the best. So I'm gonna say K1. I've been to lock saying K1's gone. And now I think Sherman's gone, and Mosley's there. Thank God Verrett's staying on the team. I mean, is playing well. I still think he's coming back. I still think it's going to be blank and blank. You know, there's also Pernell Motley. Who knows? Maybe he'll be a wild card. Maybe the 49ers will go and sign someone, which I think they're going to sign someone in free agency. I got to look and see who's going to be open because I think that's what the 49ers have done. They like to sign free agents for that cornerback position. They don't like to draft them, at least not early on. So I'd say it's Emmanuel Mosley and blank and blank.
Okay, blank and blank. Bold call, Jose. Tony, you're up.
Tell us your 4.2 speed.
Motley is the only guy under contract next year. I don't think he's starting caliber. So I think I'm going to cheat a little bit here. I'm going to say first-round pick. Whoever their first-round pick is going to be a starting cornerback. And I do think it makes sense to bring back one of those three guys. I'm saying Verrett, Sherman, or Mosley, just for continuity's sake, to have someone back in that secondary. And so I'm going to say whoever's the cheapest out of those three. I think Sherman's probably going to be the most expensive. And then who do you think in the free agent market, I'll ask you guys, is going to garner more money? Is that going to be Verrett or Mosley? Whichever one's cheaper, I think that
Mosley's
Mosley's
a restricted free agent, so his rights will be easier to attain.
Good call. Good call. So, yeah, that makes it even easier then. I say Mosley and a first-round pick.
Ooh, okay. It should be Mosley in a first-round pick. I always love the idea of spending a first-round pick on a cornerback. I always advocate for it. The Niners never, ever, ever do it. They haven't spent a first-round pick on a corner since
Mike Rumph?
Ahmed Plummer. No, Rumph was after Plummer. So 18 years. And so this is a philosophy that spans way more than just John Lynch and Kyle. It's almost like a Parag Jed I don't know what it is. So I'm thinking the Niners are going to stay with Jason Verrett and Emmanuel Moseley if they're healthy. If Saleh stays and Verrett doesn't get hurt, I think they love him. I think they like Emmanuel Moseley a lot too, and they detest the idea of spending first-round picks on corners. And I don't know why. But so I'm going with those two, and I think they would bring K'Waun Williams back because, as one of you mentioned, Saleh loves him. Saleh's favorite thing basically to do is the nickel blitz. He loves that. I mean, having Fred Warner showing blitz over here and then, nickel blitz over here. It's like he loves doing that. So I can't see him giving up K'Waun. Those are going to be the corners next year.
All right. Starting corner is going to be Emmanuel Moseley and a free agent they signed.
Oh, now you want to have a bold prediction. Okay, nice.
You didn't see me to the side. I just grabbed my ball right here. It was talking to me.
No, I think they're going to stick with Jason Verrett. I think they love Jason Verrett. They put in a year of – they invested a year of rehab into him, and it paid off. Let's talk about Sherman real quick before we move on to Garoppolo. Sherman, I'm going to talk about Sherman. Sherman, I think it's pretty clear if he had multiple years on his contract, maybe he'd be coming back. But the fact that – it seems like the fact that he's a free agent coming up, he needs to be very careful. I don't know what he's doing, but if I were him, I wouldn't come back and possibly tear my Achilles so I could give it a go with the Niners, who aren't committed to me past December. So I think that might be part of it. I don't know if he's necessarily on the verge of hurting himself. He might just be protecting himself so he gets another contract. And I think everyone kind of expects it's not going to come from the Niners just because Verrett has played so well.